He checks. They call a strike. What? Now the home plate umpire just called that a strike.
I thought he was checking with Tom Hallion.
Because Hallion said he didn't go, right?
Yeah.
Julio asking what the count is? 3-2.
I think so, yeah. He's a bit confused also about it. I don't blame him.
Yeah, it shouldn't be 3-2. Should it?
He called it a strike. It was 2-1.
Yes.
He called it a strike. Hallion was giving him help because he thought he was asking for help.
That made it
when he really called it a strike. And that's what Scott's arguing with. You asked for help, and Tom Hallion said no, it was not a swing, thinking it was 3-1, which means he would have walked on this next pitch. But instead, the home plate umpire called it a strike.
Yes.
And made it 2-2, and now 3-2 is the count, and that's why everybody was confused by it all.
He called it a strike on the pitch location.
Yes. Or he said he swung. Pitch was out of the strike zone for sure. Thought it was up out of the zone.
Oh,
wow.
It's time.
We've seen that before.
It's time to pick on someone else. It's time. And Scott's letting him hear it.
Yeah.
Now, is this a couple of factors here between the location and of that last pitch plus what happened before?
Well, for one, Scott can see that those other two pitches were up out of the zone, right? You can't always tell if it's on the corner or not, but you can tell that pitch is high. The other thing is this is something that I could see coming also because of what's been happening to Julio. I thought the first time that he would get thrown out of a game would be because of one of Julio's at-bats, and right now I think he's had enough. And then you throw the confusion on the check swing, and Hallion calling it a no swing, but the home plate umpire calling it a strike, and you can see Scott still confused by it all.
You can see Scott putting his arms out saying, this is what you said, Tom.
Exactly. The check swing, it looks like the home plate umpire actually points to Tom Hallion, but he was just calling it a strike.
You're right. So Pinto calls for the appeal, and the home plate umpire calls it a strike.
He had already called it a strike.
And then this is the EQC tracer of the called third strike that brought Scott out of the dugout. You're right, Mike. It was a matter of time before Scott lost it a little bit, and I'd say he's doing a pretty good job of composing himself here, all things considered. Oh, Scott got tossed. He's been tossed.